over there, I have a very small display. It's made by a trainee of mine. So I am in the beauty industry ever since 1997, thereabout. Yes. And I am an instructor at the Art College of Beauty Services, Art NSTA Trust, and an adjunct lecturer at the VTDI, where I teach teachers, or I train teachers that want to go into the teaching profession of beauty services. Are you ready for me? Ready? Let's go. I'm not seeing it. It will not be there? Sorry, give me a second, please. I will not be able to see. All right. It's down there. My son has it. I thought that. Where is it?
Things happen. You know, Murphy's Law. Things happen. But no, we're going to need it. We're going to need it. We're going to need this. It is shown on the screen behind here.
Oh, okay.
So if you have the presentation, you want to proceed?
Yes.
Right. So it might not be here, but it is there. So they can look up above and they will see it. Sorry, it's behind you, MP. It's behind you, unfortunately. We're ready?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Miss Christian.
Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so I am going to speak to you about the avocado. The avocado is one of the most valued natural ingredients in the beauty and wellness industry. And because of its exceptional nutritional composition and therapeutic properties, in cosmetics and beauty therapy, avocado is used in both its rich form and as an avocado oil for facial treatments. So if you want like a natural mask, you can just take your raw avocado and you can just crush it and apply it to your face. And it can be one of your regular daily mask, or it can be used as a moisturizer. It can use for body therapies. It can use in your hair as a drench, and it can use for anti-aging. All right? It is very high concentration of vitamins, essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and moisturizing compounds, which makes it particularly benefit for dry skin, for mature skin, or we call it a little bit of aging skin, because daily we all age. Whether we see the natural wrinkles starting to formulate or we see it on our eyes, but if we even lack sleep and we tend to have that little heaviness on our eyes, we can use it and apply it over our eyes, and it will help with the anti-aging. It also helps for dehydrated skin. And if your skin is environmentally damaged, like sun damage, because a lot of us doesn't really practice to use our SPF. And I realized, as a Jamaican, born and raised in the country, a lot of people would think that a sun protective factor, where we call the SPF, is something that foreigners use when they come to Jamaica for the sun. Yes, we have our natural melanin in our skin that helps us, and the sun also provides vitamin D. However, using our SPF is one of the ways that we protect our skin from sunburn. The sun, without knowledge, it has rays. And the rays have the A, the B, the C. So the A are the ones that age you, the B are the ones that burn you. And lately, us as Black people are suffering from skin cancer. We never used to have that. But we have now been in the sun daily. When we go home and we shower, we realize our skin starting to burn a little bit or sting a little bit. It's the rays from the sun. So avocado is one of those natural properties that can help to heal our skin from the natural damages from the environment. All right? It also helps for sensitive conditions. Right? Avocado is called, it's Persea americana. That's the scientific term for pear or avocado, as we call it, right? And it's incorporated in a lot of our skincare products, even without our knowledge, even without we using something. If we could look at some of the ingredients, especially the products that they're making now for soothing skin or sensitive skin, it can be used. The natural oil from the leaves. A trainee of mine, I was showing her how to extract the natural oils from the leaves of the avocado tree. And what we did, we dry the leaves. We dry the leaves and we allow them to not in the sunlight, because they would get sun damage. The sun would actually remove all its natural substance from it. So we dry it in a cool area on a cotton material, and then from that, some of it we grind it out to make scrubs for our body, and we use the oils. We do it through distillation and diffusion. We use it to make the oils. Sometimes, if we want a quicker thing, we use the natural grapeseed oil, and we use that in a double boiler method kind of form, and we extract the oils from that. What we do, we use the alcohol 90% to see what amount of natural oil, to separate the grapeseed from the natural oil that would be coming from the avocado. All right? For avocado, it produces a holistic wellness treatment. The avocado oil is usually cold pressed, sometimes to preserve its vitamins and active nutrients. It has become one of the most popular natural ingredients in skincare, right? In hair care products, in body treatments, in massage therapy. We use a lot of blended oils, aromatherapy oils, with the avocado oil to do massage. I am a massage therapist instructor as well. So I teach right along the board of beauty services. Massage, body treatments, skincare, aesthetics, all of that. The history of avocado in beauty, it has been from way back, from the native to Central and South America. And that is how it gets its scientific name. It was used by the Aztecs and the Mayans for their skincare and hair care. Traditionally, it's applied to dry skin and damaged hair. And what that does is try to restore what would have left the skin or the hair. It is widely incorporated into our modern cosmetic products due to the moisturizing properties that it gives. Avocado is valued because it deeply moisturizes, it nourishes the skin, it contains powerful antioxidants, as I said before. It supports our natural collagen production, right? It improves our skin elasticity and it conditions the hair and scalp. It enhances skin repair and hair repair. It provides anti-aging properties, as I said before. Now, the natural components of avocado is that it produces a lot of different minerals. It has mineral A, as the children were talking about it, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K, the B vitamins, and biotin, right? It also produces minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus. Other components that is found in the avocado is the oleic acid, the linoleic acid, the omega-3 fatty acids, and these are natural fats, right? The omega-6 fatty acids, the omega-9 fatty acids, phytosterols, and antioxidants, right? So the benefits of it for skincare is that for vitamin E, it protects the skin from free radicals. It also reduces premature aging. Some persons age faster than some. Sometimes it has to do with your natural. Sometimes it has to do with because a lot of persons would look at me and they would think that I'm in my 30s. Some persons age faster than some. Some persons age a lot easier and quicker, especially persons that tend to work a lot in the sun, like farmers. You will look at some of the farmers that because they're not using the protective SPF to protect their skin, or they're not using certain products, then you will see that sometimes their skin becomes sagging a little bit faster than persons that actually do a regular skincare routine. Alright? So what the vitamin E does is improves the elasticity. It supports wound healing. So if it is that your skin is damaged or sunburn or any one of those, it naturally heals the skin. And it also helps to maintain that skin hydration. It strengthens the skin barrier function. For vitamin C, it stimulates collagen production. It brightens the dull skin and it reduces hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is discoloration on your skin, right? It protects against environmental damage and it also supports the tissue repair. The role of the fatty acids in skincare is that it helps to strengthen the skin barrier, it retains the moisture into the skin, it reduces inflammation, and it improves softness, enhances skin flexibility. I had one of the moisturizers that my trainee created. I use it I wear a lot of heels to work. And sometimes my feet get really, really tired. And what I do when I don't really do a lot of pedicures. But what I do when I come home sometimes in the night and I shower, I'll use the moisturizer and I apply it to my feet. Or sometimes when I'm going to take a shower, I'll use a scrub. And I'll use the scrub and I'll apply it to my feet and I'll sometimes soak my feet in warm water. And I'm telling you, when you're finished and you moisturize your feet, it feels so nice, it feels so smooth, and I'm telling you, it feels a lot relaxing. All right. The fatty acids also, it improves the softness, it enhances skin flexibility. The antioxidant, what that does, it contains lutein, it contains polyphenols, it contains zeaxanthin, and these antioxidants, it neutralizes free radicals. It also protects us against oxidative stress. It also helps to slow down the aging and it improves our skin vitality. The avocado oil itself is extracted. It can be extracted from the pulp of the avocado fruit, the seed that is in the middle of the fruit, it can be used also grinded down, and it can be used as a body scrub. And the oil can also be extracted from that. It can also be extracted from the outer skin of the avocado itself. And the characteristics of this is that it is rich green color, it's thick consistency, it's high nutrient content, it's excellent skin penetration. One of the serum that I have there was created from that. And what it does, it long-lasting moisturization. The benefits of the avocado oil: it moisturizes dry skin, it improves the skin elasticity, it reduces dryness. Sometimes your hair feel a little bit brittle. And what that does, it helps to increase the shine in the hair, it strengthens the hair shaft, and it also conditions the scalp. One of the oils that I use there, one of my trainees, she used it to apply to the scalp, and we do what we call an high frequency treatment. What that does is infusing electricity into the scalp using an electrode. So what we do, we use that oil on the scalp, like persons that have alopecia. Alopecia is hair loss. So we have some persons that it's caused through postpartum. After they have a baby, then they have hair falling out. Sometimes it's just through traction. So if a person pulls their hair too tight, it will pull it from the root. So what we do when we're doing scalp treatment, we actually apply it to the scalp, and then we use the high frequency machine and we apply it to the scalp to stimulate the hair follicle, the dermal papilla in the scalp. And that is one of the treatments that we actually offer. Now, as I said to you before, it produces a lot of things, a lot of hair care benefits, a lot of that. There are simple ingredients that you can do at home, and I'm just going to tell you one. You can have your ripe avocado, your teaspoon of olive oil, natural olive oil, organic olive oil, and your coconut oil. I remember my grandmother used to make coconut oil. She boil it down and make the oil. That natural organic coconut oil, we blend it with that, and then we mix all the ingredients together, and we can apply it to our scalp, we can apply it to our skin, and we can apply it to our hair, and it can also help for all of that. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. It has been a pleasure being here. Thank you so much, and trust me, avocado is the way. It produces natural nutrients. Whether you bring it through the process or you just put the avocado and you apply it to your skin, it does wonders. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. You see how much things, MP? You see how many things you can tell your constituents to get involved in? We're not going to just make it appear then drop off and rotten, or we take them and feed hog. Even though we like how the pork tastes when we eat those things, but we will not say that too hard. How many people here ever climb a pear tree? You climb a pear tree. You climb a pear tree? What was the height of the pear tree that you climbed?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I want to know.
High.
It was very high?
Very high.
Did you get up successfully?
I use a drum and then I climb up.
You use a drum
Yes, yes.
and then you climb up. And you climb up on the pear tree, and you pick a pear. More than one. Nothing less than 6. So what is the most interesting thing ever happened to you when you go up here?
Well, the green lizard did catch me up
Say it
there.
again.
The green lizard catch me up there.
And what you do?
Swing out.
You never jump out.
No, swing out. Get back on top of
She talking nicely about she swing out. We already know what happened, right? We already know what happened when you see the green lizard, right? Right? We know say it was one tumble down. Right? A whole heap of hollering. It was too high. It was too high. Well, let's go to the praying man and we'll tell us more of the truth. What happened when you go pick the pear?
I just went and picked my pears, man.
Not never happened.
No, I just pick them and drop them and come and pick them up and move on.
All right, sir. You know, I know somebody who pick pear regular. I him stay a ground pick it. Masata, tell them how you pick pear.
I use a stick with a bag, and it falls into the bag. It don't bruise. And I take them out and put them down and pick again.
Very well. Give it up for Master Arthur. Some of the pear around I have with the bulla since evening and him grow it. Give it up for Master Arthur. Give it up for all those who have risked their limbs for Pear. All those who have risked their limbs for Pear. But hear me now. I'm going to invite at this time somebody who, again, knows Mocho well. There's a gentleman who is related to both me and Mr. Weathers, who believed in Mocho. He is now deceased, but he is a real Mocho man. He come from Ashley. He was senior superintendent Gladstone Wright. Real Mocho man. And he believed in Mocho and Mocho Pear, but also believed in the talent of this country. And there's an artist he used to work with who we will hear from now, even as we celebrate Mocho. Ladies and gentlemen, help me and welcome to the stage at this time, our kid. Give him a round of applause.
One way. No respect to people, you know. Yeah, man. Give thanks to the people I'm out, you know. I'm glad for this opportunity to know so you can be a part of this Pear Festival. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So what you say, when you're in a long thing, you know, what you say, ready for done? Yeah, man, kick it off. You know what I mean? All like progressive elements, them, you know. Yeah. All progressive elements, you know. Stay positive. Watch out. Carry on and do what you do. Carry on and do what you do. See farmer man they with them bag go back wrong. Do what you do. Go till the side before the early morning sun. Do what you do. Cause I know it's like we're living in the eye of a storm. But I pray to just there will be a calm. All along, you're using my people. You use them as a human shield. You propaganda vehicle. You always wanna break down, but you never build. You want us to stay down, so your prophecy fulfilled. But I know it's like we're living in the eye of a storm. But I pray to just there will be a calm. So carry on and do what you're doing. Carry on and do what you're doing. To all the teachers in the classroom I teach, do what you're doing. To all the arts, them on the ice, them wanna reach, just do what you're doing. Well, I tell you, them just go and stay positive, you know. Keep on doing what you're doing and keep courage and hope and pray that one day there will be a diversion, you know. One way, you know. At least the officer in the streets I keep the peace, cause we not really want Jamaica run like Middle East. And please, we're talking to the youth, we feel the beat. We're trying to solve the problem, put on the gun, them trigger release. We're talking to the nurse, we dress the feet. We're talking to the doc, we heal the sick, and the dentist, we pull the teeth. Oh no, we do it, just do it and help the people, yeah. And let's try and fight the force of evil. I tell you, no, we carry on and do what you do. Carry on and do what you do. All along, you're using my people. You use them as a human shield. You propaganda vehicle. You always want to break down, but you never build. You want us to stay down, so your prophecy fulfilled. My people, carry on and do what you do well. Carry on and do what you do well. Where's the next track? Smooth here, you know? Because we have to start the show. We've come a long way. It's a diamond jubilee. Jamaica reach. Ladies and gentlemen, stand and salute. Black, green, and gold was a road to travel. Look at where you're coming from. Little by little, things unravel. Look at the country we become. Through many dangers, toils, and snares. Thank the Lord who took us. It was a bit by bit, we're getting there. Oh my Lord, look at how we've grown from 62. We've been on our own. Sweet Jamaica and God alone, who has taken us through this milestone. Now we have reached the age of 60. Things got broken, but we fix it. Brick by brick like mortar, we mix it. Took some chances, some did. Eternal Father, bless this land. As we approach this year celebration, it was a look at where we're coming from. Little by little, things unravel. Look at the country we become. Through many dangers, thank the Lord who took us. It was a bit by bit we're getting. I look around and I see developments in every nook and cranny. I see the highway to Ochi, the road, Mandeville and Mobay. When we travel, it's infectious view, and the Lord still are blessed we see we're out of many we are. Out of many we are one. It was a look at where we're coming from. Little by little, things unravel. Look at the country we become. Through many dangers, thank the Lord who took us. Bit by bit, yeah. Some would have said we don't have no use, but look at the great we have produced. Concerted effort we are gonna make just to make sure Jamaica stay. Sports and reggae music we dominate, stood out amongst the best and subjugate. While some things change, some remain the same. Can't call everybody, but just stop you. We have Shelly, Veronica, Safa, and Yusin, Corey Blake, Aliyah, Merlin, and Alien, Yendi, Lisa, Cindy, Anthony, and entertainment legend and icon. I Trees, Bob Marley, Barry's Aman, Bob 5, Jimmy Cliff, Third World, Yellow Man, Garvey, and Bob, Lou Amas Run. So many more that I could make, and of course, more things to improve upon. Use unity as our biggest weapon. We're not Jamaican, but Jamaican. Out of many was a look at where. Love the people, respect and big up on yourself. One way, you know.
Give it up for our kid. Give it up for our kid, the man. Yes. I know I'm not hungry because we got Bulla and Pear. Courtesy of, by the way, when I like the Bulla, because I know I like the Pear. When I like the Bulla, if I don't like the Bulla, I need to thank Custos and Juicy B. Thank Juicy for the Bulla, and I'm going to give you the Bulla a round of applause. Specially done for this launch, because they're not doing this thing regular right now, but they had to do something special for us. Thank you very much, Madame Costas. And so, I know Minister spoke earlier about why it was important for sponsors to get on board, join with us, support what we are doing. And it is a hard road to travel, thanks Orchid. It's a hard road to travel, but we're going to build it together. In building it together, we have several sponsors who are seeing the vision with us. Of course, we are inside the most beautiful edifice of one of them. And we are very happy to be here. Clarendon is proud of the veranda. It is one of Jamaica's finest venues. Give them a round of applause. And Costas, I see a music festival here. I don't know how we're going to work it out with the palm trees down there, so, but I see the music festival with a big stage somewhere up there. So, like we're not on this side like we Star Time did the time. I was here, Costas, I was on stage. But we're not talking about that now. What we are doing now is welcoming Mr. Canute Sadler from Stanmark Processors to bring regards on behalf of our sponsors. Give him a round of applause. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. The minister is already gone, but our members of Parliament and Costas. My name is Canute Sadler. I'm a manufacturer, a simple guy. And I don't manufacture any avocado. But this initiative, I believe, is well thought of. And it's something that you can build on. And you're starting with Mocho. Mocho is a very interesting place. My company buys a lot of akis from Mocho. So that's a commodity I buy there. And what's to say, we have very good quality akis in Mocho. But when Mr. Simpson told me about this initiative for the avocado, I think that is very good, but I don't know if the people of Mocho, because this is where it is starting first, understand what this avocado is all about. Now, if you look at the history of the avocado, it's all the way from Mexico. But there are certain people who believe that the avocado really came from East Africa. And for some way, it finds itself through the water to the shores of South America. 15,000 years ago. And the avocado itself, as a commercial crop, basically, started about 7,000 years BC. Of course, the initial humans were hunter-gatherers. When they decided to settle down to develop agriculture, and it is well known that Mexico is one of the Fertile Crescent zones where agriculture developed. Now, if you look at the income level of avocado, we're talking about business now, because you're here celebrating this program, but it's going to come right down to money, making money. And if you look at Jamaica, avocado, and it is basically a subsistence crop. You have one tree in your yard, and that about have 2 trees in the yard. And there's no organizing of the commodity as a commercial entity. Now, it's a good thing we have 2 members of Parliament here. And, Mr. Azan, if you get your farmers, every farmer at Mocho who have 2 acres and over of land could retire as a millionaire. In other words, a farmer working all his life, and when he reaches 60, 65, or 70, he can't climb the tree again. He can't go out and weed in the place again. And he retire now, and the next generation don't really inherit an income. I know a tree crop, a tree will stay for 40, 50, 70 years. And a matter of fact, the avocado tree will outlive you. I have 7 avocado trees in my house. I am reaping avocado right now and giving to my friends. Tomorrow night when I meet at the club, I have several avocados to give away, and everybody is calling on me. But as we say here again, huh? You want some from me? Or you have to come all the way to Stillwell Road, Stony Hill. you know. But I have a special variety of avocado that I plant. It's coming all the way from Uganda. Now, there are a lot of varieties of avocado. Income from avocado alone is about $10 billion a year. $10 billion. Now, people of Mocho who plant avocado, how much money are you making? 10 billion. Mexico being the largest producer, exporting to the United States over $5 billion. $5 billion. And if you look at all the countries that grow avocado in a commercial land, and if the United States over there buy so much, they're also a major exporter of avocado. If the European countries, Spain, Portugal, the Netherlands, and of course at this point, a lot of production of avocado has now gone back to Africa. And who are the major players there? Kenya is a major player, shipping out over $600 million a year, shipping to the United States. Now, where's Jamaica on this map? Where is Jamaica on this map? We're one of the countries where the avocado has been in abundance. For many years, the Spanish people carried it here. Of course, the original in Central America find its way in here from over 1600 AD, over 1600. And we're still here. We have one of the best, some of the best varieties sitting here. But we have not developed this commodity as a business. Now we have politicians here in this area, and you want your farmers to be successful in wherever they are, and you need them to vote for you. And to do that, you need them to make money. You need them to make money. Now, just do a simple calculation of one avocado tree. And I'm not going to say you're going to maximize your output as what we get out of Mexico, because basically we haven't done any research and we don't have the varieties here to give you the output per tree. In Mexico, you get 1,500 tree, 1,500 avocado from one tree. Now multiply 1,500, say $1 US. A tree avocado is selling in the US between $1 to $2.59 for one avocado. So if you do the maths and say you do 1,000 avocado per tree. And by the way, I have a tree at my house, as I said, from Kenya, that will give me that. And this is its 5th year of production. So the question is, you have avocado in Mocho, good avocado, but do you have the right variety to give you the output per tree? So you're talking now, you know, one avocado tree, 1,500 pear, 1,000 pear, 300 pear per tree, say $1 tree. Now the planting period is about 40 avocado tree to an acre. Do you have 1 acre land? Members of Mocho, you have an acre land, 2 acre land, 5 acre land. Now just calculate and do the maths. Say if you plant 2 acre of land and you say 43 to the acre and multiply it. Say 500 avocado per tree, and calculate it. You're going to retire. Everyone that you retire as a millionaire. I'm telling you that right now. Everybody retires a millionaire. Of course, I am the Aki business. You can do the same thing for Aki. Because it's Aki me buy. You understand? And one of the largest producer of Aki in Jamaica. I have 4 factories across Jamaica. I buy a lot of Akis. And in the parish of Clarendon, I have 2 factories. That's right. Now, I am happy to be here, but as I said, the whole thing is going to come down to business. And people of Mocho, you are privileged because you see, members of parliament, government have whole heap of land. Whole heap of land. Countries like Costa Rica come out of sugarcane. And when them come out of sugarcane, they put 500,000 acres of land into pineapple. Now we come out of sugarcane. And what happened to the land? What happened to the land? Mr. Minister, you're here, man. All of you here. So you people them over there and you represent them. I'm not a politician, by the way, you know. Remember that. I'm a businessman. And now, people just talk about benefits of avocado. We don't even realize it. One of the major benefits you don't touch on. It's good for prostate cancer. And so many other benefits that you get out of avocado. You're going to New York and you're going to restaurants. And you're going to a restaurant, you know. And everything in the menu is avocado. Everything. So you see, we are sitting down here in Jamaica, quietly, have a commodity where we can make a lot of money, and we're not doing anything. So I'm employing the politicians here now. When you go back to your community, you're now going to get each farmer to plant 2 acre or 3 acre of avocado. You see, I come here with a mission, you know, and an economic value mission. Because if you have the trees and you can plant it, then you can ship it. But right now, if you look at Jamaica, we don't have no quantity of avocado to ship. If I say I want a container load of avocado from Mocho, all of the tree them put together can't give me a trailer load. How about you joke about? You know what a container load is? A container going to a 50,000 pound in a 40-foot container. Then you have to find a lady by the name of Mrs. Rita Sines at the AMC. She's a major exporter. She run down all the while and can't find no avocado for ship. And she said to me, Canute, how much trees in your yard? I have some trees in my yard. If you look on Pear, you know, your eye dazzle. You don't even see leaves anymore. It's just Pear you look on. But as I said to you, the right variety. So you have avocado there, and traditionally all of us sit on a variety of our yard, and we don't want to change it. So the research have to come in and say, you can give you a variety of pear that will give you the output. And right now I know that the Minister of Agriculture sent to Santo Domingo to get some variety. So the varieties on this way here, some of them is here already. And the tree that I have at my yard, the government came there and took a lot of plants. And there's a tissue culture lab here in Jamaica. Mr. Minister, talking to you again, to you. You understand? Use the resources that is here. I want to thank Mr. Simpson for inviting me. I hope I didn't talk too long. I have a tendency to talk too long. Right? Thank you very much for listening to me. And it's a pleasure being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sadler. I know you're a very passionate man about agriculture and about agricultural production. So I want to thank you very much for representing the sponsors. Sorry, I actually just sent me a message, but we don't see it. Okay, sir. You say it is there. Very, very well. Well, until it arrives, ladies and gentlemen, we want to acknowledge the Councillor for the Mocho Division, Mr. Romain Morris, who has joined us. Give him a round of applause, please. And I would like at this time to invite Dr. Dixon, who is representing the Leader of the Opposition, to bring his remarks. Give him a round of applause, man.
Good night, everyone. I stand on the already established protocol. Tonight I represent the Leader of the Opposition, who wish he could have been here, but due to other commitments is unable to make it. But for me, it's a pleasure to join in this initiative, the inaugural Mocho Pear Festival, and extend warm greetings to the organizers, the residents, the sons and daughters of Mocho, members of the farming community, and all the distinguished guests gathered here. Mr. Weathers and the organizing team, I know how passionate you are about agriculture and Pear in particular, and it's really a beauty to see this initiative come into light. In joining in the celebration, we do more than just acknowledge the famous Mocho Pear. We celebrate the hard work and resilience of the farmers of Mocho and Jamaica on a whole, who continue to contribute to Jamaica's agricultural growth. Mocho has long been known for producing some of the finest pears in the country, and this festival and the entire initiative that will surround it will continue to highlight the tremendous potential of this crop to create economic opportunities and strengthen our agricultural sector. And I really want to acknowledge what the previous speaker said. He really delved into the economic benefits that truly can come from avocado, and I hope everyone has listened and is willing to participate and work with people like Mr. Weathers to make this product one that makes many millionaires for Mocho and Jamaica. So I commend the organizing committee. May this festival inspire greater investment in agriculture, particularly in Mocho, and I look forward to the impact that this project will have. May it generate great wealth for Mocho and its environs. Thank you, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of the evening.
Thank you very much, sir. Well represented on behalf of the Leader of the Opposition. Mr. Loxley, wait, are you here, sir? Present. You were one of the first people to arrive. We like when people are punctual. By the way, we have some, please come, sir. Anybody ever have avocado ice cream? Anybody ever have avocado ice cream? No. You're going to have that this evening. You're going to have avocado ice cream with rum cream. You're going to have avocado ice cream with nuts. You're going to have avocado ice cream without nuts. Not go far enough. We're not give you nuts right now. Or you can shake MP hand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask Mr. Wade just to give a minute and a half of comments. Is that all right, sir? That's okay. A minute and a half of comments. And Mr. Wade, you're going to tell them the perspective from which you come.
Good evening, everyone. The name is Lux Lewaite OD, Senior Agronomist in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Presently, Presently, our Minister, the Most Honorable Floyd Green, have instructed us to establish to plant 3,000 acres of fruit trees by 2035. Based on market demand, the crops are ackee, mango, avocado, breadfruit. Now, presently as we speak, I have at the nursery 20,000 avocado plant grafted and ready. The variety is Simmons. Once you have the land, we are willing to give you the plants free. They are free, but they are not free because they are paid for by the taxpayers of the country. So we expect you to take care of them, right? To plant 1 acre of avocado, we recommend 30 feet by 30 feet, which give you 48 plants to the acre. Last year, I went to Damrep twice, and based on the climatic condition, the relative humidity, I was able to convince the minister for us to introduce 3 new cultivars. The cultivars are Semil 34, As, and Kala. In Damrep, the As is harvested from August to January. The Semil 34 from August to January, and most time, depending on the management and the relative humidity, they will also get a small summer crop. The Kala is harvested from February to June. And you all know more than I do that in Jamaica, most of our avocado is harvested from July to November. So with these 3 introductions, we are looking to produce avocado all 12 months with your help and your support. If you don't have the land and you're going to lease someone land, I'm suggesting you acquire or you try to get to a 29-year, 1-month lease. The reason being that most fruit trees mature at age 10. So you don't want to lease it for 10 years, you just start to make money, the owner come for it, right? If it's your land, don't plant the avocado where your brother going to come from find a 1 billion brushment house. So we're encouraging you all, and just if you are interested, just get in touch with your RADA office, and I will take care of the rest of the puzzle. All right? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Sadler, you hear that? That's what you want to hear. And I know that's what MP Dixon and MP Azan want to hear. See, MP Azan putting in him order already. Very well. So, we're not going to this whole night because Custos need to go to our bed and get rest. And we have a little excitement coming. We have some refreshments for you. And we have avocado ice cream that you're going to want to sample. And of course, we have Anteos rosé wines. We have Anteos rosé wines that are available for you to have. So we want us to get to that part so that we can get the music flowing and the wine flowing and the food and the avocado ice cream. But before we get to that, I'm going to invite to bring brief remarks. We have 2 more remarks left. 2 remarks left so that we don't get too weary. Brief remarks from Mr. Balvin McKenzie, Parish Manager, Social Development Commission. Sir Balvin?
Ladies and gentlemen, good night, good evening. How are you feeling this evening? How are you feeling? History is in the making. Do you realize that? History is in the making. We are talking about Mocho what? Pear what? Festival. I'm Balvin McKenzie. I'm the parish manager here at SDC. And you all know that SDC is the agency that is responsible for community development. And when we speak of community development, it takes in everything. Nothing is left out there. And when we were told of this festival, believe me, it was a if nor a but, we get on board. Because we see where this festival will promote economic development for the people of Mocho. And earlier the speaker started to tell you, oh, money can be made from this. And SDC will endorse such a project. And we are 100% on board. We are ready to energize and get the community ready. A matter of fact, we're in dialogue now with the 4-H. Partnership is very important, and today it demonstrates that partnership is working. Because no one person could put on this great event. We have our Custos who is on board. We have the various sponsors that are on board. And we're now saying we have the 4-H that we are now in dialogue with to have a value-added training session this in June here, so that when you come on August 8th, you're going to see not just a Pear and Bulla, Pear and you name it, you're going to see much more value-added product at this event. As a matter of fact, the organizer is saying there will be a competition. So I'm now saying to everybody here, get ready to come to this festival, because believe me, things are going on. And I'm now saying to you, get on board. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. If it's either a preacher or a politician or both. But thank you very much, sir, for the spirited and passionate delivery that you presented to us. So I tell you, we're winding down. Has it been a good evening? Have you learned a lot about avocado? Have you been inspired to invest? I don't like how we hear silence when I ask a question there. Have you been inspired to get involved and to tell the people who have 2 acre and 3 acre, where goat are run up and down pan, or thief are run through, that they should plant avocado trees? Right? Mr. Sadler tell you that by 5 years' time, you can start to reap. And of course, we heard from our agronomist that the tree mature at 10 years, so that you start get the best out of it at that time. So do the maths and organize yourself. Now, because we want you to appreciate the dimensions of avocado, we did cosmetology, we have spoken business, the minister came and spoke about the fact that it will give people jobs and things to do. All of these things are happening. But at this point, we're going to invite Dr. Edward Wright. Dr. Wright? We're going to invite Dr. Edward Wright to come at this time to bring his remarks. His brief remarks will speak to the health benefits of avocado. Please make him welcome.
I'm supposed to have a presentation. Not working? You think? Not working? All right. Mr. MC, everybody, good evening, good evening. Hold it closer. I want to thank Mr. Weathers and his committee for inviting me to give this talk. But Mr. Simpson, you bowled my ball. It is not easy to speak as the last speaker at a night function. You know?
I understand.
Especially after you feed everybody so well.
But we have more food to come.
You have more food to come.
Yes.
Anyway, notwithstanding that, it's really a pleasure for me to come to a healthful venue, thank you, Mrs. Chin, in front of a healthful crowd to talk about health. But I'm going to bowl a little googly. Mr. Sadler, you made some really, really good, to my mind, and I'm sure to everybody else here, some very good talks about the value, the economic value, both current and potential, of avocado. But I didn't hear you say one thing. You say you grow ackee. This bottle here is a bottle of avocado oil. And you buy this in Costco for nearly $40 US. It's better than coconut oil, quote me. That is just a sign of the possible potential that exists for avocado business, agro-business, and agro-industry. And I'm really, really very, very sad and disappointed that I have not heard any government person or other official go into the potential value and business of green gold avocado. And I hope, I see Richard here, Azan, who I know very well, and Dr. Dixon, Joel, and Mr. Charles have left. But I really hope that they get into it. Not my field. I'm here to talk about health, But I couldn't resist that because it's passionate to me. I was in the sugar cane, that gone, but I strongly believe, Mr. Sadler, but one of the problems with sugar cane and farming, farmers don't get sufficient money from them hard work. I'm a farmer as well, and I work hard and sweat. And then when I work for a year and sell my something to a manufacturer, and in a month we make 10 times what I make, that's not right. So any business that the government going to do, or you as a businessman, Mr. Sadler, make sure you give the farmer value added, and you will get all the raw material that you need. So I sowing that seed, and I hope that it will be. I know it will bear, I know it will grow, but we need to have somewhere that the farmer can be guaranteed those millions you talk about, guaranteed, and all the facial stuff that Miss Chisholm mentioned. Let us make it and guarantee the farmer economic benefits of it, and you'll have done something well for your country. Anyway, my short speech, I'm going to talk about is health. I had a presentation, the thing not working. So you have to work with me. I'm not going to make it so long. I was going to kind of talk off the top of my hat. Now, avocado, as the dermatologist, skin specialist mentioned, have a whole lot of values. Well, I'm a different kind of doctor. I'm a physical doctor, but I believe in the benefit of wellness. That's what I do or promote. Avocado is something that, does anybody here know what is avocado? Is it a vegetable? Is it a fruit? Is it a root tuber, a stem tuber? What is it? A fruit. What kind of fruit? It's a berry, and it has many, many advantages of being a berry. It has about 11 really, really positive things, but I'm just going to mention maybe 3 or 4. Your heart. It's really, really good for your heart. It has a lot. We hear about olive oils and essential fatty acids, and we know olive oil is good for us. Well, guess what? Most of what is in avocado is oleic acid, which is olive oil. It has some essential fatty acids as well. It has some polyunsaturated fatty acids. It has some saturated fat. What it also has, and it's a problem that I have a lot of time with my clients, a lot of them don't like veg. Them don't want to eat no veg, or them don't want to this. And guess what? The constituents of the vegetable is what provides some of the antioxidants. We hear about antioxidants. Well, guess what? The food that we love, which is the rice and the meat and all those jerk pork and the fat and all that, those provide what we call free radicals. Now, the free radicals are what do the damage. Guess what? The vegetable and the fruit and the nuts, all those things have antioxidants or anti-free radicals. So all the chronic lifestyle diseases that we talk about, antioxidants help to mitigate, to prevent those things. Guess what? Avocado, fresh avocado, has a whole bunch of what we need on a daily basis. Something that we need a lot that we don't get a lot of is something called fiber. Soluble fiber and insoluble fiber, and another one they call prebiotic fiber. We don't get a lot of it because most of the times when you go to a restaurant to get food, you get the meat and you get the rice with the gravy and plenty of oil in it. Saturated fat produces the most free radicals. What else produces free radicals? The sweet, especially the sweet like the fructose. Fructose is something that also is liver toxic. Liver toxic, fructose. And when it is metabolized in the body, it is produced, it goes on to make saturated fat, which have most of the free radicals. Avocado have lots of those free radical antioxidants. So just by eating half of our avocado, 100 grams of avocado on a daily basis if you can, you're going to end up getting tons of it, the antioxidants, tons of the healthful fat, and tons of the fiber, which is good for your bowel health. You mentioned prostate. It is also good for the people who have obstruction with prostate. It helps to make it flow because it helps to interfere with the conversion of testosterone to 5-HT. That's one of the mechanisms for doing all of that. So one vegetable, one fruit has a ton of things. But I'm going to bowl one more ball. Some people refer to avocado as the butter of the brain. Why? Because the folic acid in it, all the pregnant ladies know that a lot of times when you go to the obstetrician, they give you folic acid to take. This has folic acid in it, maybe about 15-20%. It has about that of your daily requirement, 100 grams, like a half of a medium avocado. Folic acid is necessary to protect your circulation and your brain. What do I mean by that? There's a substance in your body called homocysteine. When that is too much, and when you don't have enough folic acid, it causes your blood vessels to clot easy. It damages the lining of your blood vessel, the endothelium. It damages it. So it don't flow so good. What else? Folic acid is important to help to maintain normal brain function. A lot of us may have heard about serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and things of that nature. Guess what? If you don't have enough folic acid, you're not going to make enough of those. And then you're going to be subject to a lot of all those things. Another thing, I'm going to finish right now because I said we all want to go. It is also important to help us manage a little widening of the waist, because there's always a reason. And it's something I want to drive home to everybody here. You see, when you're going to the doctor or anybody who's telling you anything, when they tell you something, can you tell me how it works, sir or ma'am? When you tell me something, explain to me what it is you're telling me and how it works. Okay? The fats in avocado, just like GLP, we all hear about Ozempic and all those Zepbound, all those wonderful things. They work by inhibiting something called GLP-1. Okay? And what that happens, it slows down the movement of the stomach. Same principle. Avocado has some of the oils in avocado help to increase GLP-1 and slow the stomach, so you cannot feel full, and you don't really feel hungry so quickly after. So you tend to not eat as much. So in principle, again, it's something that you do on a regular basis. But I'm just giving you an idea of how wonderful and how important it is. And the last one for the pregnant mothers, for your baby, maternal anemia and maternal spina bifida, your nerve. It's critical. It helps in normal baby development. I could go on for longer, but it's a long night, and I see Mr. Sims is here waiting to take me down. So I want to thank you all for tolerating me for this moment. I look forward to the growth of the festival. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much. Well, we're winding down, but we're here to launch Mocho Pear Festival in Clarendon, Mocho Homecoming. So I'm going to invite Ms. Tamika Gordon, one of the members of our planning committee, who will at this time take us through the activities for Mocho Homecoming and Mocho Pear Festival. Give her a round of applause, please. If we don't clap louder, we're not going to further. And all the nice food that Juicy has around there for us, we're not going to get to eat it. Give her a round of applause, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Ladies and gentlemen, we're fast approaching the end of our program. The task is mine to tell you the niceties that we have lined up for you come August 8th. And we have a number of other activities coming up before that. So we have a week of activities planned in August. But what is the thrust of the Mocho Homecoming Initiative and Pear Festival? We want to position Mocho, the community, in its rightful place. Mocho has been growing pears for more than 100 years. How many of you knew that? Raise your hand if you knew that. I don't say, all right, I see some hands in the audience. Mocha has been doing a very good job of agricultural production. And we have not really taken the time out to position it and to ensure that it gets the acclaim that it truly deserves. And so the Pear Festival and the Homecoming Initiative is intended to do precisely that. Did you also know that the avocado industry is currently valued at $12 billion? And in short order, it's projected to get to, US, yes, Mr. Weathers, US, and it is expected to get to 17 billion. And when I say billion, I mean, with the B as in boy, in short order by 2030. So Jamaica is placed, because of the climate that we have and the soil profile that we have, Jamaica is poised and properly placed to tap this market with the production. And I won't bother to delve into all of that because the other speakers would have also touched on that. But the Homecoming Festival will highlight the community of Mocho. The initiative is aimed also at positioning, getting us to the economic, the social, the cosmetic benefits and all of those of avocado. So what do we have coming up? On August 2nd, we will be having a church service because, as Jamaicans, we don't do anything without asking the Lord to bless it. So we'll have the church service on August 2 at the Brixton Hill United Church. We will have the night football at the Mount Airy Community Center. On August 5, we will have the Ashley Primary School will host a health fair. And then on August 8th, we will have the Pear Festival. August 9th, we will close off with another night football activity. And I want to make a special appeal now for persons to come out and support the event. I want to also ask that persons spread the news so that we can get partners. Feel free to come and rent a booth, rent a space, and come and display your wares. Join the team, partner with us. We're open for business. And this initiative tonight will show the Caribbean, it will show locals, it will show members of the diaspora that the Mocha Homecoming Planning Committee means business and that Jamaicans mean business when it comes to avocado production. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Ms. Gordon. Give her another round of applause. I want you to know, whether you're a businessman or politician, whether you are a lawyer, doctor, or Indian chief, that we are welcoming you to partner with us for this Mocha Homecoming and Pear Festival. I speak very often of Jamaica's experience economy. When you go to a hotel, very often, if it is all-inclusive, the food tastes like it could have come from anywhere. The experience is usually very sterile. It is experiences like these that bring persons in touch with the communities. There is a great Jamaican hotelier who told me once that he has a 95% visitor return rate. And that he has that return rate because he ensures that all his visitors walk up the road, go buy one red stripe from the bar, then stop round at the cook shop and buy a box food from Cookie, then go up at the jerk center and get some jerk fish, then go down the road and then stop at the church and sit down and listen, and then go kick football with the youth them on the corner. And so they return. That hotelier, I can say his name because he didn't tell me it in secret. is Mr. Chris Blackwell. He has a 95% visitor return to GoldenEye. And we know it's not $2 figure there. Yes? We are saying that the Jamaican experience is something that people want to have. And so events like these and other major music festivals that will come to the veranda, we speak it into being, will cause Clarendon to once again become the epicenter of the Jamaican experience, because we are already the geographic center. And so we are inviting you all to become a part of that experience, to facilitate that experience, because in the experience economy, everybody wins. The person who is having the experience, the producer of the event, the sponsors of the event, and all the backward and forward linkages from the suppliers to the hairdresser, to the chef, to the taximan, to the security officer, to the bank and the government. Everybody wins. Everybody wins in the experience economy. And so as we close out this event, and we invite you to move shortly to the lovely fare that the chefs at Juicy have prepared for us. We are also going to invite you, when we take off the glasses again, you have to take off the glasses to see. You know that paradox, if we take off the glasses to see. I want to tell you what is available at Demoya's Delight. You see where you came in at the front and you saw the ice cream? They have dairy pear ice cream, plain. Then they have dairy pear with nuts. Then they have non-dairy pear with ice cream. And they have non-dairy pear with nuts. Then they have dairy pear ice cream with Sangster's rum cream. And dairy and non-dairy pear ice cream with fudge. And then they have some other things. But we're just talking about the avocado ones. Yes? So please to go and visit Demoya's Delight. And of course, we have the finest rosé wines waiting for you. But have the food that Juicy has prepared first, so that it can settle your stomach properly to enjoy everything else that's available. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to do 2 other quick greetings. I want you to help me to big up, everywhere I go, I mention my high school. And all those who never went to Glenmuir, you have my condolences. And I hear people saying things, but I would like you to know that whether you think Glenmuir is in Mocho or not, watch how I'm going to flap you now. The sitting principal of Glenmuir High School, Dr. Marshall Smalling, is from Mocho. In a matter, boy, I tell you, say them people that cantankerous, cost us, ask the security if you take out the cantankerous people, please. But we would like to greet our principal. Thank you very much for being here, Doc. And I want to thank all our sponsors, all our friends and partners. We look forward to your involvement. There are things running on the screen. Take the time to read them. Take pictures. But we couldn't close without one of Clarendon's fastest rising superstars. Of course he went to Glenmuir. Forgive me. Forgive me. Of course he went to Glenmuir. Color red every time. But of course he's an actor. He's a writer. He's a singer. And ladies and gentlemen, he's a finalist in this year's Festival Song Competition. But he's a son of Clarendon, and he will rock you now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for D. Burns!
Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Love and hate can never be friends. Turn it up, turn it up. Can I hear everybody say, here I come? Why, yeah, what up, way, what turn up? Sleep, oh. Wanna catch him decided to enter PC Festival. Nice. Love Jamaica. Some people love it. Some everybody. Like Pear. Yeah. One. Yes. Top. Jamaica, land we love. Well, I don't know about you, but I love Jamaica. Breadfruit and roast for breakfast, I love Jamaica. Me love me athlete, them yo, them fast, I love Jamaica. I say me love me island breeze through trees, yes, I love Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, I love Jamaica. Alright then, come take a trip with me, and I make we start the journey out to halfway tree. Turn pan out road and pass Devon House, visit the museum of Bob Marley. And then we swing back and go down a town, make a stop a coronation and go buy a pound. At the finest yellow yam, onion and scallion, the best things that come from the ground can be found in. I don't know about you, but I love Jamaica. The nicest and the prettiest girls, them come from Jamaica. No matter when me go in at the world, yes, I love Jamaica. I say me love me. Now, I want you to sing it with me. All I want you to sing is Jamaica. After me. Jamaica, your turn. One more time. Jamaica, your turn. Level. I'm in Jamaica, where are you? UK, Canada, them place the cool for you. Me day in at the hills, I enjoy the view. I play some domino with Jerry and his nephew. Well, it's a fact, every time we step out, we make an impact. The fastest set that run at them on the track, we set record. Chris Gale and Bunny Shaw, Sunshine Girls, make me now left me yard. Because no matter what trials we face, we still find joy in this place. With every step we celebrate. Jamaica, we not separate. No, I don't know about you. I love Jamaica. Now, all I want you to sing is I love Jamaica. Hey, come again now, come again now. I don't know about you, but turn it on when me hear them. Come again. I don't know about you, but one more time when me say, yeah, now, I don't know about you, but I sing it, hey, I don't know about you, but
I love Jamaica.
Everybody know I say, I don't know about you, but stop your rhythm. Now, all I want to do is sing Jamaica with me. After me, Jamaica, your turn. Everybody, Jamaica, your turn. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name is Lee Burns. I don't know about Uno, but me love Jamaica. Mocho, big up Welsh. We are going to so. We are going to so. Turn it up. Them say we have to go there before we go consume some food. Hey, and so we said, and we say, hey, give me a mad mix, hey, give me a mad mix now. And then we say, boom, said, I want you to know that who fight for the right, not How we say, I say we going here and going there. How we do, I say we saying this and saying that. How we say, soon you will find out the man. Round the back singing now, Me like round here so, and we say Give me a one shot, Mr. Hey, DJ, give me a one shot. Now this man, I don't trouble no, and if you trouble this, it gon' bring her. I miss the water, I miss the water, I miss the water. Watch out, boom. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na. Turn up your rhythm, me can't hear it. It's all about rum and the big fat sister now. Turn it down a little bit. Some of them are going to them too high guitar and they sing that one here. But turn it back. Let me try something else with them. Me I'll try something else with them. Say they do not sing that one here, do. Give me now. Afraid I know there's a girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. And if I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have said, I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote. How is she right? How is she right? Murder she wrote. How is she right? On the next part, how I said, a pretty face and bad character, and then the kind of living car, who shut up for me, a pretty face and you can't line up in one job again. One job. Say, girl, your face is pretty, but your character, a girl that does the act too. You run to Tom Dick and also Harry. Miss Nikki, you're nice and decent, bro. In that song you feel. Boom. Say them a bleach, and them a bleach out them skin, them a bleach. Feel look like a browning, them a bleach, and them a bleach out them skin, them a bleach. Big up Miss Nikki, call me Anna Joe. Cause you not bleach out your skin, you not use no chemical, feel look like no browning. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram at D Burns Music. DBURNCMUSIC. Now, the festival song competition just started. We'll be on Smile Jamaica tomorrow morning at 7:30. Feel free to tune in if you're at home at that time, or if you're past a TV, or if you're there at Juicy Beef, you can peep on the TV. 7:30. Voting begins in July 11 to be specific. So stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram at DBurns Music if you use Instagram. If you use TikTok, you can follow me same way. DBURNCMUSIC. For the folk that are not as young, we use Facebook. Follow me on Facebook same way. You understand? And please, if I even one vote, we'll look free. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you enjoy the performance. Say big up on yourself, love and respect.
Well, give it up for D Burns. Yeah, as the show is saying, good job. D Burns, stand mark might hire you soon. As the show is saying, good job. So, something go on. And when you see Mrs. Sadler rocking, you know, say, it's nice. So hear me now. Juicy has prepared a beautiful fair for us. It is a good segue for me to say thank you, Honorable Custos, Rotolorum of Clarendon, Madam Chin, for your hospitality, for your patronage of this event. Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting us. I want to thank Minister Charles, who had to run away, but who was here. I want to thank His Worship, the Mayor, who was here as well, Mr. Councillor Joel Williams. I want to thank Dr. Dixon, who represented the Leader of the Opposition. I want to thank MP Azan for being here from the beginning and for staying. And I want to make sure I say MP Azan getting own a Pear. Yes. And I want to thank all the sponsors. I want to thank our team from the SDC. I want to thank Doc for his presentation. I want to thank Miss Christian for her presentation. This sound like it a ring though. Yeah, my voice not so weak. I I want to thank everyone who came to make this event a success. Mr. Yes, are you going to call? You see what I'm going to call. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my older cousin by 6 months. Mr. Lawrence Weathers, who is going to help me to do the rest of the vote of thanks. Go ahead, sir.
All right, good evening, everyone. I don't like public speaking, but I'm so happy to see everybody here this evening, and I really want to thank you all for coming out and giving your support. This is the start of something brand new and something which has a far way to go. The real event is in August, the Mocho Pear Festival. So we're looking to see you all there. We're looking forward for you to spread the word, because on August 8th, when we have the Mocho Pear Festival, we want it to be a success and the best that it can be. I want to thank you all for coming out this afternoon, and believe me, you have outdone yourself. I did not expect the support that I'm seeing here this evening. I want to thank Costas Chin for hosting us here and providing the necessary stuff. I want to thank all the other speakers who spoke, and I'm really excited and happy. And so I want to say thank you on behalf of the Mocho Homecoming Limited. I want to thank you for coming.
Wonderful. And we also want to thank, even though she isn't here, our first Mocho Pear Festival ambassador, Miss Faye Ellington. We want to thank her for agreeing to be our first Mocho Pear Festival ambassador. So through the night driving and so, she's not here, but we're going to work out to have her chauffeur driven next time to make sure that she's here. You know, Faye Ellington is everything Clarendon and everything culture and so on. So thank you very much, everyone. Please, I know some people already gone to the ice cream, but please can we make it this way first? The tables are beautiful. Costas, we can't stop saying, oh, the venue nice. I've been coming to this venue from it never did name veranda yet. And I'm telling you, this venue is one of Jamaica's finest. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the rest of the evening. We have some tokens for persons, and I think we should take it to them as we move along. But I think there's one photo up that we need. We need 3 avocados. So, sir, so can you bring 3 avocados? We'll do that photo up to include Costas before we allow her to go. And ladies and gentlemen, please repair to this side where we will enjoy the lovely fare that the chefs of Juicy have prepared for us. Thank you very much. The maestro himself will take us out on the wheels of steel, and we have a great evening. Thank you very much for praying for us, Reverend, even though you don't want us to call him Reverend. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much to the Avasac team, to the Mocho Homecoming team, and to, of course, Miss Keisha Maskell and her team that ensured that the extra touch was added to the decor. That is already wonderful. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ewan Simpson. I'm a product of this great parish of Clarendon, and of course, the Glenmere High School. Have a good evening.
I know a place. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody worried. Ain't no smiling faces. I'm flying to the races. Come on, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. Come on, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night long.
Beg you a second there, beg you a second. Beg you a second. First of all, I want to make sure that if you never heard when it was said, you can't say you never hear. Yes, as the photo opportunity with the pear seedling is taken, I want you to know that August 8th, which is the Saturday after Independence, is the Mocho Pear Festival, and it is going to be at Lennon High School. Everybody say Lennon High School. Everybody say Lennon High School. Me no want nobody thinks you only Glenmere, me a big up here. Lennon High School. All right. Now, if you have driven an SUV, and this look like a Mitsubishi, it's a Mitsubishi Pajero. Well, I want to make sure say everybody hear me. I want to make sure everybody hear me, Mr. Sadler. Mr. Sadler, ask the people them with you if them drive a Mitsubishi Pajero. If it is, I know you don't drive no Mitsubishi, straight Toyota or Mercedes. Then gone. So me not have to load them up. Me not have to bother load them up. All right, me not bother load them up, Keisha. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Keisha Mascot. And of course, we turn you back to the wheels of steel.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you know it's all